Everybody clap your hands. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Clap, clap, clap your hands. All right, now, we're going to do the basic step. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's go. Left foot, let's go. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Keep going. Funky, 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 funky. Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. All right, now, we're going to do the basic step. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it out.
It's a woo child night, y'all. This a woo child night.
Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha now, y'all.
Cha-cha, y'all. Cha-cha now, y'all.
Yeah. To the left.
Ooh,
back
this
now,
is
y'all.
a woo
One hop
child.
this time. One hop this time. Right foot, two stumps. Left foot, two stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
Crisscross.
Crisscross.
Oh,
Cha-cha, real smooth.
somebody gonna have to put the hands on the knees. Put the hands on the knees.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Two hops this time. Two hops. Two stumps. Two stumps. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
Oh, yeah. Y'all, what in the hot ass potato chip Cheetos potato salad shit is going on? What is going on? I cannot get my work done, y'all. How y'all doing tonight? But guess what? Us over here is gonna have to try to figure this out. We gonna have to figure this out, y'all. Come on now. It is time for us over here where you have freedom of speech of your opinion. What in the hell do y'all think about this mess? What do y'all think about it? I have my opinion about it, respectfully. I don't know if I'm going to be a little humble as I usually or have started to be, but y'all, I gotta show y'all two clippings of it. Oh my God, I need Shannon in here. I need my disclaimer up, you guys. I need Miss Brown. Can I get the disclaimers going in the chat? Y'all, this is Fair Act Use over here on 107. Woo, baby. Juicy, honey, honey, honey. Now, I don't know, because I'm not always indulging, in certain people, right? But baby, when I tell y'all my fingers was doing the walking today, I was like, okay, what they saying on the east side? What's going on the west side? I even went up to the north side and back down, y'all. Listen here to the other side. And when I tell y'all this right here, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. Stop, Pat. Stop. Listen. Everybody else cracking lacking out there. Honey. Now. Bring y'all up to speed, and I know most of y'all already know in here, right? I run shits and giggles. And basically, that is about what I'm gonna have about 30, maybe 40 minutes of some shits and giggles. Now, y'all know the infamous Sylvia has been very much deep into all of these court cases. A lot of gas money, up at 5, in by 8, in the media room by 8:30. Her phone is rolling. She's sitting there, got a chat going, talking sometimes to them, because she just kind of be sitting there and there'd be a gang load of people in that chat and they just be staring at each other. I'd be like, what the fuck? Let's get this language tonight, y'all. What the fuck going on here? What the fuck going on here? I ain't gonna be sitting on no damn screen. Thank you, love, while somebody is staring back at me. The shit spooky as hell. And they ain't saying shit. Man, I got things to do. Now, I did happen to see on the one live last night, I think it was last night when I kind of popped on for a minute, right? And there was the one guy, I don't know his name, y'all know I'm bad with names, Max or whatever, right? And he was up there, and Dennis popped in. Dennis always careful with his words, because, I think he puts that shield up where, I got a few people that I like, and then I got some people that, that he knows that probably don't like him. So he be having up his tomato shield. He don't be, listen here, listen here. I ain't coming at nobody. I ain't doing this and I ain't doing that. So he's very careful with his words, right? But at the same time, he also throws the information out there. Usually when you kind of decipher, depict that type of situation going on, and that's how we come to the conclusion whether if a person is all the way messy or just partially messy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do it. A whole lot of channels do it out here. You got to be careful. It's called being mindful a little bit of people, feelings out here on the YouTube, and also treading lightly so that we know the notorious of what people love to do is bring you into a courtroom on the basis of a defamation of character. They love doing that. They love suing the hell out of you if they can. Y'all have to keep in mind, just because somebody say I'm gonna sue you, don't means that they gonna always win the lawsuit. Means that get prepared, because you never know what your opponent may have bringing to the table to fight you on a defamation of character lawsuit. So you be careful with that. But let me pull this up, y'all, because baby, honey, listen, I couldn't even keep I trying to send them to my sister. Look, girl, look at this one. Girl, look at this one. Girl, look at this one. Now, Sylvia has her defense. And the main part of the content going on out here is that one captured part about some extortion, right? Now, I listened to it and I read along with it. Let me see if I can get to my channel over here so I can pull up previous watch, y'all. So give me a second. Let me see. They say, let me clear my throat. That's funny. Let me see if I can get the channel up. Yeah, let me view my channel. Let me go to previous watch. I'm just gonna play little snippets of it. Cause y'all, come on now. We can have the channel to decide, like court, you know, not who you favor, but where's the right and the wrong of this? Cause I hear Miss Bumpus with a little bit of deflection, and she holds back a little bit, but I hear a few things with her where no, and then I hear some things with her where okay, yes. And then, I can go over here and I listen to Sylvia's video, right? And I'm like, okay, no. Now, I'm going to lay this question on y'all mind. If somebody has the answer, please enlighten me on it. I'll appreciate it. Hey, Robin Love. Hey, everybody in the chat. Right. Here's my question. It was said by Sylvia, infamous Sylvia, that someone approached her with the information pertaining to a marriage certificate. Okay, so now Sylvia's saying is that to her, this hot tea that she has come across was brought to her. Now, at that point, when it was brought to her, Sylvia, of course, had a choice. Is it burning my mouth and my fingers to drop this, or should I hold on to this because they had become court associates? You understand? Now, Bumpus kind of cleared that up, that it was some of this Shannon's people, relations, our cousin, uncle, niece, nephew, auntie, sister, baby mama, grandmama type of shit, that Sylvia asked about this information. So I was like, well, okay, there's, to me, discrepancy number one. But that's my question to my chatters over here, y'all, on the One Papoose channel. Who pulled that girl's information first? Who had the desire to want to retrieve that information, whether if it, they went searching for it and all that stuff? And why do you suppose that they served that information to infamous Sylvia first? Why? See, when I see stuff like that going on, I'm starting to believe that that person, if infamous Sylvia's story is correct, had been studied infamous Sylvia, knows how she may react, or this person might have known that there's some underlining conditions that just not sitting well with infamous Sylvia and Miss Bumpus, and that piece of material was just enough to cause this dispute. It can happen that way. It can happen that way, y'all. It was we witnessed it. It was just easily done. Now, let me get on. Let me get up my history. Okay, so yeah, think about it. Now, for some apparent reason, Sylvia thought that this was very important information. On the other hand, she has a bunch of ops out here that would presume that here's another distraction to this whole debacle of this trial that has the midst of these guys that are left, which is, I don't know their names, two of them that are left and still going through the court. There's a statement, I believe, that infamous Sylvia made, according to the Tea on the Streets, about some potential cell phone activity in the jail and this or that. And maybe that didn't sit right with the people because, of course, you can have those people from the courts listening in on all of this stuff. And then, they were trying to say, well, this can cause a shakedown up in the jail. And if they come across some type of phones or anything that, infamous Sylvia done blurted out or whatever, it can blow up in their face. Then they have this other situation where they're trying to depict what side of the team is Sylvia really on. Is she really on, let's free these guys? Or is she really on just grabbing some money out of this shit? That, that's a distinction that, you guys get to make on your own. Well, if you ask Papoose, I really don't give a fuck. I really don't. But this shit today, baby, let's start. Let me get my share screen up, y'all. Let me share the screen. And you guys decide what it is that what you think about this. Me, I think that they both have developed a storyline. I think that since this little Woody guy is also in the mixture of these two ladies, that can be a problem. I think that as I typed in Lady Tiba channel today, that this can go, as far back to one or the other, thinking that, hey, if I bring Lil Woody on and make him part of my content and Q&As intermittently, maybe once or twice a week or so, then that would, explode the channel way up because right now, everybody seems to be, interested in this little Woody guy. I don't know. Now, in case a lot of you guys don't know, which over here on this chat, I'm sure that you guys do know, I met infamous Sylvia and doing the R. Kelly um, Walk for Kells in Chicago, and kind of was not the perception that I know from back then to what is going on now. This all just happened after infamous Sylvia decided to make a change and continue to, on with other court cases, like that Nesto and the YSL. So I don't know what to expect next after this, but this one right here, y'all, I'm going to share this again under the copyright disclaimer. In Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, and scholarship, and shits and giggles. We don't do that. But I think I left off here on what I want y'all to see. Now, I'm going to show y'all the text messages and shout out to who is this? Nyla Lay. This is her content. So you want to give credits, go over there, hit her thumbs up or whatever. But we're going to go back to when she starts out with these text messages. Then I'm going to take y'all to another channel, right, where you'll actually hear this content creator. We'll give her the shouts out once we get there. And you'll get to hear Sylvia's response. So we're going to save infamous Sylvia's response for the end. And then you guys get to, yeah. So I think we're going to probably go about 20 minutes. We'll stop and go as we go along, but let me get to, let's go here and see if this is where it's going to start. And the chats, y'all, ooh, baby, honey, crucial. Okay, let me share that. Can one of the mods please let me know when the stream is up?
You were showing too. You were showing it too. And who's to say Sylvia
Still cycling. It's running a little slow today, y'all.
Sylvia would give our names to Nestor.
Let me know when you guys can see this.
Why wouldn't she do that?
What, let me bag it up some more over here. Hold on.
So this is Sylvia being passive aggressive too.
Hold on. Come on, internet. Stay with me.
Beyonce said, serious question. Could it be considered when Kayla propagated these messages first? Sylvia exposed Kayla Bumpus first, it looks like, to me. Or y'all tell me what y'all think.
We gonna tell it over here. We gonna see what's going on around here with this hot tea.
I understand. I wish you the best. I kept my promise yesterday, but when
okay, thanks.
And that's when old girl responded, God gonna show you for sure.
Oh my
God
God,
gonna show
it's
you
the
for sure.
beginning. Y'all got to see this from the beginning. Hold on. Hold on.
You wish bad stuff literally gives I'll date a rapper, right? And I thought it was Woody. Did anybody else think that? I thought it was Woody. So let's go through here, y'all.
Now, before
Okay.
she start, like I say, shout out to Nyla. You know, I'm not gonna put the lot on the end. All credits, once again, goes to her. So please go over and hit her like button and donate or do it. You subscribe or become a member. It's all good over here in the neighborhood. Now, the next live that I'm going to show you guys, right? Nyla is in that chat. Nick at night in there soaking it up. So you know she's probably getting ready to drop her little tea, right? But Nyla addresses Miss Bumpkus, right? And she tells her, you know, well, hey, in the chat over there, are you going to drop the tea? Like, are you married? Just clear it all up right now, right? So, you know, of course, she declined. You know, it's her business, my personal business. Nyla drops in the chat, says, well, shit, we gonna find it. We gonna dig anyway. I'm like, oh my God. But let's roll it. Let's roll the tape.
We have Mel making sure and tagging Sylvia saying, I see you, right? As she's showing the tweets, right? So Sylvia called herself showing the tweet. Now, why would Sylvia be showing the tweet when Sylvia is supposed to be a friend of Kayla? Somebody say she ain't a friend to nobody. But wait.
Now, infamous Sylvia does not start with that piece of the dialogue, okay? She kind of just jumps, you know, into explaining the situation about the $500 sarcasm. I don't know what this is what they're calling. You got Miss Bumpkins saying that she was being sarcastic, and then you got the chat and more people saying that, you know, no, Sylvia is extorting or attempt to extort. You know, meaning she was bargaining. Okay, I won't do this, I won't do that, blah blah blah. But you all listen to this. So listen, we're gonna try to answer. I'm gonna try to answer some, you know, some of her questions to my thoughts, my opinion about the situation.
There's more. So let's go back to, so here's the messages. So they're having some conversation. I'm talking about the power of God in the universe. You wish bad stuff on me, but you got people putting this
Hey,
out.
Joy.
This is a message between Sylvia and Kayla.
Oh, don't forget
right?
to hit the like button, you guys.
So she says, so it is true. You had something to do with it. I was told you did, but I didn't believe it. Truth does come out. And what she's talking about is, y'all remember when Sylvia got that little silly ass letter that she was going all crazy about? And she was, you know, basically saying that somebody is doxing her because they sent her mail.
Okay, now let's
Right.
pause there. How many of you guys remember that? Remember Infamous came on and blah, blah, blah. And they delivered it to, how do they get her address and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and blah, blah, blah. I believe that was like, what, a month ago or so, maybe a month or so ago? Are we gonna agree on this one, 403 Love? I think that we gonna see eye to eye on this. But do y'all remember that? Put a one in the chat if y'all kind of remember that. Now, here's my thing with that. It may come to pass or may have came to pass, or it's something still cooking in the background about all of that. And I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And this and this and that. And this is defamation. And these people. And I have to be honest with you. Nothing has come to that situation but content. That was it. And that was all, at least as far as I know. If y'all know differently, please tell me so. Because I saw the way that she was reacting. And I'm sitting here saying, oh, well, okay, she's gonna get something done. She's gonna take somebody down and this or that. And then of course, she, addresses it in the court and blah, blah, blah. And that died down. It died. It died. I'm like, how do you go from being so furious about a situation where you felt offended or defamed or threatened, and then nothing gets done behind it? Y'all, these YouTube streets, I tell you, well, it was said that it was an anonymous writer, but I believe the name came out in the courtroom, if I'm not mistaken.
So Sylvia, I guess, was under the impression that Kayla is the one that got her booted from the courtroom the first time. She thought Kayla was the person, right? So Kayla's responding, something to do with what? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, now let's pause that. Let's rewind. Remember when I just told you guys that if there was someone that approached infamous Sylvia with this information pertaining to Miss Bumpkus, right? That it had to be, in my opinion, some type of agenda, because why would they or them or it just only approaches Sylvia with this information, huh? Well, could it possibly be, and I'm just hypothetically speaking, that, oh, well, here's Sylvia, here's your time to get back now, since the word on the curb and Nyla is using her opinion, her synopsis, on, or speculations. Well, could it possibly have been a get back? I'm just asking for a friend. Could it have been that, Nyla? Could it have been that? Who dropped this letter off to her? Maybe they were finding a way, according to Nyla's speculation and her opinion, to give Sylvia an opportunity. Now you can drop something back on her, since Sylvia assumedly thought or was thinking that it was Miss Bumpkins that did all of this stuff behind and on her, with the letter and the this and the that. And just maybe, come on, y'all, we gotta think of it. Let's be some thinkers. Wake up.
So she says, I kept my promise yesterday, but when others are telling me what they know, then she says, God gonna show you for sure. That's why all this stuff be happening to you.
Now, you guys are going to hear infamous Sylvia, but you need to keep that one text message in mind. And that text message says that she made a promise that she was not going to drop anything that particular day. However, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think that I heard infamous Sylvia say that so many people were dropping her these things. And then I decided, well, since they are dropping and they're giving me, telling all of this information, well, then I'm just going to drop it now. I don't think I heard her say that, but I could be wrong, and we're going to find out.
Well, you're sure right about that now. So those messages came through, right? And then you see male chat tweeted, excommunicated at infamous Sylvia. I love people who tag people when they talk shit. I love it. attempts to extort her own friend
Ooh,
about a
child.
story already out. And then she put WWWD. What would Woody do? You took a sarcastic response and actually said $500. You sloppy heifer, you.
Now, does anybody
You-
in the chat knows who this Mel Sheffer is from Twitter? Does anybody know? Just put an N if you do, and put a Y if you put an N if you don't, and a Y if you do. I'm just curious. I got to stay on Twitter more, y'all. Jeez.
Money hungry hippo.
Ooh.
You have no morals or loyalty. You blame everyone but yourself and play victim. Probably let the mods get in your ear, and now you expose again exactly why your ass is in the
What's
janitor's
going on,
closet.
Jerome?
Well, in the janitor's closet, because you know she's in the media room. She's no longer allowed inside the court. So she says, both y'all messy as hell, and now y'all got
y'all
to
hit
stop
that like button.
conversation. Going live tonight from a friend's page, and baby, guess what? We gonna be right there. Now let's read the rest of these messages.
Let's get the messages on.
So she says, that's not out. I'm trying to keep it off YouTube and TikTok. Rough Riders don't count. Like, why is this news? Do I need to pay you not to discuss?
Now that part of the message is saying is Miss, telling her, Sylvia, that where the message came from, she was kind of indicating, hey, that's not part of YouTube, has nothing to do with the YouTube, and blah blah blah. And I'm sorry, basically that you got this information for something that's just not part of YouTube. So whatever the Rough Riders was, right? We're gonna see that part too, right? But it's like, let's leave it where it is. But with infamous Sylvia, this is some hot ass, steaming green tea, and it's itching the palm of her hands and the tip of her tongue like a mother. She wants to drop this shit, right? So now they get into the sarcastic part about it, and I'll let Nyla, put her honey iced tea swing to it before I come with my, opinion.
Sylvia says, it's newsworthy for my audience.
Oh,
if you want me to bury this story.
It's newsworthy to my audience. That right there was infamous Sylvia pulling up her big girl panties and telling Bumpkins, I don't give a damn. I'm dropping this tea. Sylvia say, well, it's newsworthy. Newsworthy. That was it right there. Now, when Sylvia responded with it's newsworthy, right then, Bumpkins had that moment to say, listen here, I'm telling you to not drop my shit. Period. Right there. And so you got to learn these catchphrases, y'all. You got to know them. It's newsworthy. I'd have been like, what the fuck you mean? What do you mean? It's newsworthy. I'm telling you that it ain't. Kill it. That's what Bumpkins should have been cued in and ready to go. The reason why that we don't hear catchphrases is because we can't get we can't wait, we can't hold it. We got to get that speedy response back out. And I tell you people out here, you gotta be slow to speak and quick to listen. Watch out for them catchphrases, boy, because that's sure what I'd have been like, what the fuck? Newsworthy. Rewind. You drop my shit and you watch what happens. When I'm telling you that this is only out on some rough riders and has absolutely nothing to do with YouTube. But baby, I guarantee you, Sylvia hands palms was over there rubbing like a motherfucker. And drop this shit, and drop this shit.
Story until you are ready. You can pay me $500.
Let me rewind that so y'all can hear that again. Hold on.
Do I need to pay you not to discuss?
Hey, APZ.
Sylvia says,
We got some hot
"It's
tea,
new
girl.
from my audience. If you want me to bury this story until you are ready, you can pay me $500.
Now, something is missing here because I believe infamous Sylvia stated that, well, and I thought I saw it where Miss Bumpkins actually mentioned something about the $500 first. But then Sylvia comes back and say, ha, this shit is newsworthy. Do you know how many damn views and how much controversy and propaganda I can stir up out here? As it did. But listen.
Um, who tries to extort something from an attorney? Who tries to extort from an attorney but a damn fool? So then Kayla says, do whatever. Anytime you have called, I have been willing to help, baby. She says, so now I'm a bad person? I am a blogger. Really? She said, there's nothing I can do. It's cool. I understand. I wish you the best. I kept my promise yesterday, but when others are telling me what they know, and that's when old girl responded, God gonna show you for sure.
I think that's where, you know, the red light went to the green light. That's what I think. I think that when Bumpus actually didn't oblige, saying, you know, about the $500 extortion dispute conversation, whatever you guys want to call it. I think that now Sylvia comes back with another underlay kind of threat. You know what I mean? Well, this is what all the people was blah, 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 blah. Let's rewind it. Let's rewind it.
I am a blogger. Really? She said, there's nothing I can do. It's cool. I understand. I wish you the best. I kept my promise yesterday.
You all right, Jerome. We you know what? We go and we listen. Just look at it like that. We just go and we listen.
God gonna show you for sure. So yet another time, yet another season where Sylvia got her ass all the way out here on Front Street. Okay. I think she does have a baby. I'm not sure. I have not followed her very, very closely. Hey, Miss J, haven't followed her very closely, but I think she does have a baby. So we trying to say we know who the baby daddy is. TDC, baby. She said at least beg for 10K. I can't believe that. Like, how could you do that to a friend, blogger or not? If you you don't necessarily have to be my friend. Just like, I'm just like what? Like what? So let me look at these other messages that I got. Now that's the thing. She basically had already.
Again, this is not my content. This is Nyla's content. We're gonna go to another content creator, and all shout outs, all recognition, credits. Please send it over there to them. We are acting and showing content under the Fair Act use copyright disclaimer section 107. An allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, and shits and giggles.
Already put the shit out on her lives. She has 2 kids. Okay. I agree too, Dr. Pat. It's giving groupie. It's definitely giving groupie. I feel bad for Kayla if she thought that Sylvia could be her friend. Because baby, no. Let me pull some of these. Let me put my ass back in.
We're just trying to get through the text message. So Because she actually showed it all. You know what I mean? Sylvia only pitched,
Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't mean to leave you.
you know, a piece of here and a piece there. I want to see it all.
Messages on the screen. Okay. So let me see. Mrs. Peterson, what you say, ma'am? She says, I love the commentary, but child, can we see the info? Are you doing this purposely? What are you talking about? You didn't see what I put on my screen, Muffin? You need some readers.
Okay, let's fast forward because that's somebody that wants the information.
These messages first.
Fast.
Sylvia.
Okay. Right there.
Let me get these messages.
Okay, she finna get them up. Everybody say, put them up in the chat. Put them up.
It's bigger. Okay. So y'all know this is Sylvia is the one that exposed these messages first.
Ooh,
Sylvia exposed
Sylvia
first. It looks like to me.
Man, me to keep. Hey. This is what I want to know about the chat. How many of y'all is gonna keep your business in your pocket with the zipper zipped up? Y'all better keep y'all business. Y'all better put y'all business up, man. Put it up. And I type here and there on Twitter, but man, listen, y'all. Cardi B came on Twitter, okay? And she posted up her little acknowledgement to Kamala. Baby, y'all go tap on that one. Y'all, Twitter is rough. Man, they about ate the right booty off of Cardi B. You know what I mean? Y'all, go read that shit. I was like, what the fuck? What the hell? Y'all, go read that shit.
How did this person,
put it up,
who we just got on Twitter, how did she get this information? She first shared it from Sylvia. Or am I reading this wrong? Music is Life says Woody definitely smashing Kayla too. Don't say that. But I mean, they've got chemistry. I can't say that they're smashing.
Oh, you do 403? Yeah.
They definitely have good chemistry. There's nothing wrong with good chemistry because good chemistry means good sex, honey. Let's go to the next one so that we can see them better. So old girl don't get mad at me because she need readers. Okay. Let's put this one on.
So hold on, let's put that text message back up. Hold on. So now you can see, I'm gonna pause it so y'all can see what I'm talking about. This one right here that y'all see on the screen, okay?
So yeah, these are just basically the same messages, they're just bigger.
She says that that's not out. She telling infamous Sylvia, that's not out. I'm trying to keep that off of YouTube. How do you, if I ask you, chat room, that, hey, chat, we don't have that out right now. And y'all rocking with me as a friend, a sister, so whatever, we rolling. Do you go behind me and still drop it? Or do you just fall off of it? How would you have reacted if I'd have told you, man, hey y'all, that's not out yet? See, this is where that line of compassion comes in and the line of respect comes in. Or do you override that by acknowledging the fact that, wait a minute, know how much I can get paid off of this story and how many views? I mean, let's think about that one. APZ, this is some stuff about infamous Sylvia and that attorney that represented little Woody for 24 or 48 hours in the courtroom and of the YSL, and also exposed the ex parte meeting. So, and now she has her, kind of show with Lil Woody, and it's alleged right now that I guess she's supposed to have married recently here in September. This one of the guys that is still going through a jury trial right now. So I kind of brought you up to speed in a shortcut, but what would y'all do? Exactly, Miss Brown. You got somebody that is dropping back in a text message, hey, it's not out. You know, that's not out. I don't want you. Basically, I don't want this out. Okay, if you know what you know, then that's fine. But however, with Sylvia, trigger finger and trigger tongue. Listen here. I mean, if you need the money, Inquirer probably would have gave her 1,000 on the spot, or Star, or somebody. Now there is some speculations if you watch the trial, every time they are in courtroom, which is this coming Monday. There's some speculations out there that this may interrupt the trial and might get addressed sometime through that week, about this marriage thing, and just to make sure probably that there is no conflict of interest going on, or any other kind of strange dilly dabbing in this case. We all know you can marry who you want to marry, I guess, and then there's indications out there that the marriage happened through a Zoom. But if that's those two individuals' preference of how they want to get married and tie the knot, then that's fine. But there is some speculations that you guys, program of the YSL, continuous with the two fellas left out there, may have a little interruption in it, just to kind of, depict this shit. But let's go.
Yeah, it's newsworthy for my audience. If you want me to bury the story until you're ready, you can pay me $500.
Now
Baby,
that's
you
infamous. That's a infamous. That can be perceived as a threat and extortion. Infamous. You didn't sit there and did a double combo. It's newsworthy for my audience. If you want me to bury the story until you are ready, that's like saying you need to hurry up and get ready and give me what I need. I want this story. I'm going to put this story out. Sylvia, you came bold in a motherfucker with this one here. If you want me to bury it, who in the hell do you think? I'm not talking to Sylvia, right? I'm like talking to, like, I'm acting right now. Bookham do, right? Oh, we gonna get to him. Cause he in that other lie. Talking about some, he just woke up and I just had to jump in here. And cause I've been telling y'all for centuries that she's a liar. He just, hey man, he just had to get up, scratch his little big booty, and put some tutti frutti shit in the chat over there. Yeah, he did. I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. So ain't no need of you trying to challenge me on it, because I saw it. But Sylvia, this is a combo of a threat and a alignment of, a little extortion. I mean, $500 ain't much to extort nobody out. So let's just say that you were bargaining. Let's take the extortion down a little bit. Let's turn it down a little notch. Let's just say that Sylvia went into a bargaining and a non-negotiating factor. Sylvia say, "Hey, if you want me to shut it down. You want me to shut this story down because this is a big, juicy story. Until you ready." Well, Sylvia probably scratched her head and muted the phone. Well, she better hurry up and get ready, because they're about to drop, right? Or you can pay me the $500. So you better hurry up and get ready. You got option number one, or A, and option B. What's it gonna be? That's how I looked at it, right? Sylvia came with her big girl's panty on. Look how big that text is. She even got the big box. So Miss Bumpkins, she comes back with,
I cannot believe you would try to extort an attorney. Like, you're
mm,
already fighting a case Like seriously,
Y'all make
exactly.
sure y'all hit the
Lily
like button.
J
This shits and
says,
giggles
Lily J
night.
says, this has been a pattern since the R. Kelly trial. They all gonna learn. IS wants to be famous so bad. No, baby, she don't want to be. She don't want fame. She wants infamy. She wants infamy. Beyonce said, serious question. Could it be considered when Kayla propositioned, do I have to tell you?
Oh, okay, okay.
And Sylvia
You give us the
responded with
benefit
an
of the
amount.
doubt.
Let's go back and read it. Let's
Yeah, let's
hold
go
on.
back.
Let's go back and read it from the beginning. Let me see. Let's read some more of them and we'll see if we can determine that. But I feel like Kayla was not really propositioning her. I feel like, oh, girl is just thirsty. You know, ironically, she named her live stream today Thirsty Thursdays. Such the irony, right? She says, it's newsworthy for my audience if you want me to bury the student. So this is the one before that. So let me find that one. Let's find it. So it must be this one. She says, it's nothing I can do. It's cool. I understand. I wish you the best. They didn't come in order, y'all, so I'm sorry.
Okay, so she's
So
grabbing
sorry.
these from what infamous Sylvia
Alright.
had shown from her phone.
Let's try
Okay.
one of these. She says, God gonna show you for sure. That's why all this stuff be happening to you. And so this is Sylvia being passive aggressive too. When she says, so it's true you have something to do with it. Again, she's trying to act like Kayla has something to do with the reason why she got kicked out of the courthouse. And I don't know that to be true. I don't think it has anything to do with it because of the way that that letter was written. I just don't think that was Kayla. I don't. But that's her deflecting. That's her deflecting.
Shout out to Mills, y'all. Shout
She
out to
says
Mills.
something to do
Thank
with
you,
what
love.
this was asking if the truth does come out. Yes, Sylvia, the truth comes out on your ass all the time. Every time. And then you already know, and I'm gonna say this real quick because I already know her weird followers, the window lickers, are gonna come over here talking about somebody book.
So again, hey Louisa, did y'all capture this? Did you capture that? Sylvia comes back in her defense after Bumpkus comes with her with, hey, God got a plan for us all, okay? You need to watch what you do. Hey, Sheila, love. But then Sylvia comes back with saying that, oh, so it was you. Talking about that whole infraction of the letter, and so you did have some involvement in it. So you know what I like to call that line, that's called reaching. So because if you can slip in a little bit of the wrench of something that you think that someone was involved in, missing you too, love. Yes, missing you too. You want to throw a hook out there to see if you can get that person to deflect from what they were talking about originally and mistakenly or interruptedly throw you an answer to the question that you slipped in. Sylvia slipped that in there. Oh, so you were involved. Oh, so you did do that. Now, keep in mind that whole text message prior to that was nothing about that. It was talking about not putting, this information out. I didn't want it out, but that goes to show me that infamous Sylvia is still on the hunt of finding out probably, who is doing certain things to her, who is bringing the attention to her to have her Rue 22 cut in half and have her now sitting in the media room only to record, who is sending this letter or whatever, saying that I'm doing XYZ, who is pulling, my address, a form of doxing me and things like that. Sylvia is still on that hunt. Because when you're done and that case is closed, she would have never impromptu to Miss Bumpkins about, so you are doing this to me. So you are. Hey, welcome, 40. Y'all shout out 403, y'all. Shout out 403. Thank you, love. Thank you.
He put this stuff out. Why would you put this woman's messages out? You wish bad stuff on me, but you got people putting this out. But what the lady was putting out, you were showing too. You were showing it too. And who's to say Sylvia didn't put it out? I wouldn't put it. I mean, if Sylvia would give our names to Nesto's investigator, why wouldn't she do that? Why wouldn't she do that? How do we know that Sylvia isn't the one that put her out here like this? Because we don't really know. We don't know. But what we do know is Sylvia is out here trying to extort money.
Yeah.
From an attorney.
Yeah, that kind of looks suspicious there, Sylvia. I don't know. What y'all think, chat? What do y'all think? How do y'all take that message? Do you take it as a threat, or do you take it as just being extorted? Do you take it as kind of both ways? Or do you feel that that was just harmless and they just having a conversation back and forth and it was sarcastically made between both of them? How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about it? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Nothing's going to happen to you. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Speak your mind or forever hold your peace. Now, none of them is going to make the. Jerome, you silly than me. You need to say, none of them, Jerome. No, none of them. Can you imagine Miss Bumpkins and Sylvia on what's that 20 girl show? Can you imagine that? Boy, I'd be over here cracking up. As the other night, it was a 70-year-old that showed up on that darn, what's that boy name? You better clock that. The Shamar show, right? I was over here dying laughing. Hey, Lady Lottie Bug. Let's go.
Absolute extortion. You cannot, it's newsworthy for my audience. If you want me to bury the story until you are ready, you can pay me $500. Thank you. I mean, because like if we look at it,
I think so, Lady T-Bug. Something ain't right about that little text message right there. Woo!
And I just love the type of messy that she is, baby. It's beautiful. It's lovely. This is the kind of messy I love. Let's go over here.
Let's go over here. Come on, hurry up. Get over there.
All right. So, wait a minute, that's not the right screen share. Hang on, y'all. Because why, honey? Here we go. Where'd it go?
And you know another thing that I want to address, just the first part, it's newsworthy for my audience. Hey, Unique Love, it's newsworthy for my audience. And we all know once you give it to the audience, what is going to happen? They're gonna put all the speculations and the conspiracy thoughts and all in the chat, right? Then that gets spreaded like HIV. And so said this, and so said that, and I can't stand her. That is, and this is my opinion. Y'all know me, I don't give a fuck. But just that alone could have started this wildfire out here amongst these two ladies, Sylvia and Miss Bumpkins. Just that alone. I'm gonna give it to my audience. I'm gonna get what their reactions is gonna be and what they're gonna say. And we'll let that spread, and then we'll let it be a fight amongst that. Think, y'all, think. Break that down. But I can't get past this one here, though, infamous. It's newsworthy. But Miss Bumpkins was really trying to tell infamous Sylvia that she didn't want it out. It's not ready. It's not cooked. The final season has not been added to it yet. Can you just sit tight for me? That damn Sylvia come back and say, "She, well, you better hurry up, cause if you want me to, this story, you want me to hold on to this? You better make haste like pace. I ain't got all day, cause this some hot shit. Or I'll draw up the contract, hold it for probably about 6 months till you get the last seasoning on it. Give me the story. If not, then I'll give you 24 hours, or you're going to have to pay me $500 and I'm going to drop this shit in an hour." Y'all better put y'all secrets in y'all pockets. Y'all better put y'all. That's what I want to know, Mels. Now the story goes from Sylvia, which I'm gonna show, right? That some person approached her with the information saying, "Hey, you know so and so, about so and so, right?" So then apparently Sylvia went asking, you know, further on with some people that was intertwined or associated or something with these Shannon peoples, right? And I think that that's what sparked Miss Bumpkin's panty, into a bunch. I think that that's got her panties into a bunch because Sylvia's on the hunt for information that allegedly just dropped in her lap. Now, she went to Bumpkins, I guess, apparently, according to these text messages, saying, "Hey, I got woo, 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 woo. Is this true, 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 true?" And Miss Bumpkins is telling her, "Well, hey, that little part you got, that has something to do with that Rydaz stuff, has nothing to do with YouTube." In other words, without her saying it clear out to Sylvia, either a yes or a no, she's saying to Sylvia, basically, I need you to mind your business. That's not out here on the tube. So then Miss Bumpkins comes back, well, hey, let me give you $500 to shut up. And now Ms. Bumpkins is saying that, she did that sarcastically to Sylvia, but then Sylvia comes back with a proposition to her. That's why I think that we might need to lower the extortion down to negotiating terms. And Sylvia comes back, well, it's newsworthy for my audience. And if you want me to bury this story until you are ready, meaning putting your little extra season and stuff on it, but I want this story. Sylvia's gonna hold off on the story if Bumpkins would have dropped her $500. Now, you guys, like I said, can put your own opinion to it, but just that there, I do believe that Sylvia hit Miss Bumpkins with a double combo. I'm gonna threaten you. You gonna have to do and if or but, or you gonna pay me. That's how I look. So you say, so you think the cameraman I don't know, Shannon. I do not know. What I suspect is that, oh, it's gonna come out. If this story didn't ran this deep like this, whoever it was that found this information pertaining to Bumpkins and brought it to Sylvia's attention, that person, it will probably be getting exposed. We just gonna have to stay tuned. We gonna have to stay tuned. This one here is bubbling.
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
Come on, girls. Like, put it up, chat. Put it up. Put it up.
That's not even the one that I want. I wanted the bigger one, but this will do.
She say this one would do.
So when she put these out,
Uh-huh.
when Mel put this out,
Now, this is a
Wait a
person
minute.
over on Twitter.
when she called Sylvia out, she was calling Sylvia out with her own screenshots, right? And so
Mhm.
let's see what the time period is between her exposing Kayla's marriage.
Mm.
Wait,
Whatever
time
then,
period
Kayla.
is
Bumpus. It's bumpers.
yesterday. She
Thanks,
exposes
Kay. You
marriage.
come to the rescue of correcting me all the time. I appreciate you,
Sylvia
Miss
goes live yesterday.
Bumpus. How the hell
So
I'm gonna
this.
remember it's a P in there?
Mel
Bumpkin
posted to
sounds
see
better.
her. Mel didn't tag her in this one,
Uh-huh.
right?
Okay.
Shows the messages,
Uh-huh. Well, they
tags
be
her in
doing some
this one
straight detective work, though, don't they?
because she's basically showing how messy she is. She's trying to act like to Kayla that she's putting her up on game, that she's letting her know what's going on. When in actuality, she's behind the scenes sharing with her audience this shit anyway. And then even though it's already out.
Oh, we gotta
you're
pause
following-
this. There's a chatter in the chat says Sylvia didn't expose it. Male X exposed it to Sylvia, which kind of don't make any sense. And kind of don't make any sense right there. If male X exposed it to Sylvia, did she or he expose it to Sylvia live, broadcast it on her channel? Or did she expose it or he exposed it to Sylvia in a private manner? Which one was it? And after male X allegedly exposed this to Sylvia, did Sylvia drop it after it was exposed to her privately? That's another question. Was it exposed privately or openly out here on a channel by this male X? So just because this person had typed that, you're going to have to apply more questions on top of it because it's easy to write, 5 or 10, 6 words in a chat to sound believable. Okay, I got questions behind that too. And this shit can go on forever. You think it's a guy? They both got kicked out the courtroom? Mm-hmm. I know. Hey, baby, I know that. Could you correct me? That's what we're supposed to love each other for. Correct me.
It's already out. It's already out. Everybody knows. Do you know how thirsty that is? It was already out. It was already out. Yes. Wait a minute. Look, Sarah, it's like this. Let me show you what she did.
Okay, show us.
What Sylvia did was this.
Uh-huh.
When she saw old girl make the post, Sylvia showed it to Kayla.
Oh.
In retaliation for Kayla basically, basically telling her whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got people putting this stuff out, but you wishing bad stuff on me or whatever. So
is that true? Hold on, 403. Hold on. We need to find out from Miss Sylvia. Is that true? When male X exposed this to Sylvia privately, maybe. Now Sylvia is taking it to Bumpus. I got it right. What's her first name, Kayla? takes it to Kayla. And this is when this whole thread came out. This is what we have. This is the thread. So I'm guessing that it was private of what this male ex showed to Sylvia. But how could it be private on Twitter though? Had to be more people grabbing that because a lot of people jump on threads. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people would jump on a thread. I'm surprised I ain't see it, but I'm not. I guess you have to be subscribed, subscribe to them or something like that, right? But Sylvia, took the honorary road. She did. Let's give her a point. Let's give her some credit. And she went to Bumpus to ask her how, truthful is this? Is this happening? Da, da, da. Tell me something, girl. I need to know something because this is hot tea. And you know, if you want me to hold and bury this story, until you ready, you could pay me 500, but keep it mind. Miss Bumpkus, Bumpus says that, she were being sarcastic when she made that proposition to Sylvia first. So there's always going to be that discrepancy and some torment between the people allegations of how this actually played out about the $500. That's going to always be there. And it's going to be an unresoluted issue because Miss Bumpus could also be, trying to save her, save her words, save her lifeline out here on the internet too, on YouTube. Sylvia is not the same person from I know. I see the change. I hear the changes, I try to, give it a little bit of the benefit of the doubt because YouTube is a corporation inside of a corporation that has allowed people to build a career off of here and make money. So I try to be careful with that too. But however, it's how we get it, and what we do to get it. That's kind of where a lot of the problem is when it comes to YouTube, and how people choose to get it, whether if it's scamming or deceiving people or like, sometimes that's what the audience, support you on, you can throw half of a chicken bone out here and tell them it's a whole piece and somebody's going to send you $3.99. you know? So you say you can't believe girl, I can't believe I missed it. I'm always searching. I'm like, yeah, I missed this. Okay, let's go. Let's get the rest. Get the rest.
This is from her live stream. This lady shared Sylvia showing the messages between her and Kayla Bumpus from her live stream, from Sylvia's live stream. Why are you showing? I would never show my friends messages. I would never do this without their permission. I wouldn't show my enemies messages unless it was unless it had to be that way, unless it was, I had to defend myself or something. You don't do that. Why would you share this woman's messages? Why would you go behind the scenes and further? Because if Kayla's your friend, why would you want to ignite the fire on people finding out about something that you know she don't want out? Because it's obviously Kayla didn't want people to know about the marriage, right? So why would you do that? Because you was a low down, dirty heifer. Low down and dirty. Pat says, I wonder what she's gonna try and hang over Woody's head. But you know what? To be honest, she don't really do anything to men. Okay, she's gonna try to cloud chase Woody. And see, here's the thing. And Woody, honey, if you just happen to get wind of this, baby, you next. Because a woman.
Yeah, I don't think that she would. I don't know. I think that, hold on, Nyla, respectfully, I don't really think that infamous Sylvia would do a crossfire on Little Woody. And here's why. if she happens to go down that lane to do so, and the way that she speaks about her God, right? I think that it will definitely bite her in the ass. She's been to church with him. So you gotta look at the bigger picture of this, right? I don't know. And if and this is a strong if, infamous Sylvia find whatever probable cause that may make her, kind of deceive or bring little Woody into something where him and her is not seeing eye to eye and words are being exchanged or text messages or tweets, then I think that that would definitely put the nail in the coffin on confirmation about her thing or relationship with God. I would definitely be looking totally cross-eyed at, at this. They've shared Christ together. I I think. I can't say that they were sitting in the same church and shit together, but I mean she was driving and meeting up in front of the church, so that's got to count for at least a half a point. I don't know if they was in there, listening to the pastor and all that stuff together. I don't know if they showed up at the end and they went downstairs in the basement just to have dinner. I don't know, but I do know that they were allegedly, at a church. So hopefully that will never happen. I don't think that I can foresee that happening either. They shared Christ together. There go. You say there you go. Yeah, like you give a Superman. Well, don't you? You better get off my Superman. Get up off a super tip. We gonna get Lady T Bug. I seen last night, and again, Hannibal stretches his darn crap. His whole crap. I'm totally in agreement with her, which she did not do. She did not whisper down there to no Holmes, telling him to not respond to the situation that happened in Las Vegas. She clearly told him to do not respond back. She told him that she has the floor. Let her get her 5 minutes in. That is exactly what that lady said. He came on here and said something totally different. And I was like, she didn't say that. And on the flip note of that, because I want to get back to this 403, as Holmes rightfully should have done when he is addressed about those allegations with that situation in Las Vegas and that young lady, and you are under investigation even by the public, you do exactly what your attorney tells you to do, and that is to not speak on anything. Hannibal feels that the Holmes um, owes the people an explanation. He feels that he should be talking now because he is out there as a public figure. I disagree. Anything you say can and will be held against you in the court of law. He is doing exactly the right thing right now. Say less. I don't understand how they want to prosecute this man because Las Vegas has dropped this case that found no wrongful doings on this case with this man in Las Vegas. But yet then they want to have judge, trial, and juror at while a committee board is going on talking about who is spending how much money. If they don't get that bull crap up out of here, he should sit right there with his hands folded, just as dumb, and don't say a word. I wouldn't care what Hannibal says about, well, see, I told y'all, Super Mayor, she got them strings on his back. He's his puppet. Then if she is, she's telling him the right damn thing to do. Shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing. Because if they that hard up on it, they can save all of that energy for the judge in the actual courtroom where they get to raise their hand under oath and testify. That's how I feel about that. Now, carry on.
If a woman cannot trust this woman, it's literally a lot of times because the woman wants to.
Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Is really willing to do anything for attention. That's a snake that you can't trust. So she'll do with it. She'll do Woody too. I
don't think I agree with that.
Mark my words. He might not even recognize it when it happens, but because she's self-serving and she's hungry for money, and because she don't have no boundaries. So Woody gonna get his too from her. Woody gonna get, oh, we got memberships coming through, gifts. Thank you. I'm so sorry, I can't see.
Okay, let me see. Let me see if there's, because I want to get to the other video. So y'all got pretty much the idea of what's going on.
Like that, and it wasn't. And so she gave me the paperwork. I'm like, girl, this is a real person here. This is nothing to do with Sonia, right?
I don't do the Nesto.
She's kissing up to Sonia.
She's just trying to identify the comparison of infamous Sylvia with the Nesto stuff. Oh, come on.
Told her that she's a blogger. That's extortion. Let me find these text messages again.
Okay.
That's definitely extortion.
You say I have a strong voice. Hey, Jerome, you got to have one. Now, like I say, all these credits goes over there to Nyla. Content was being used under the Fair Act 107. We over here like to know what's going on in the streets as well, and we like to lay our opinion kind of where we think it may fit in as well. And over here, I don't give a fuck. And that's for real. So now let's go to this one, y'all. This is where you get to hear. I'm just going to play kind of the end of this one, though, so we can get up off of here. I'm not trying to keep y'all that long, and I still have not gotten my paperwork done. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me go here. Oh, it's already on there. Okay. So now this one here, y'all, this young lady goes by the name of Simply Todd. Again, can I have a disclaimer in the chat, please? Wait a minute, let me pause that, right? So, we're still acting under Fair Act use over here on the One Papoose channel, and all credits goes to Simply Todd. Now, she has her few opinions and things to say as well, but I gotta get to it. Erased off my mark. Now, Kayla Bumpus is on this live, sharing her part of the story, but I want to get directly to that. So give me a second before I share it, so you guys can hear out of her mouth. Let me see if this is it.
Coming out, y'all, and I feel like once
guess what? The fiance gonna be on the live, somebody last night. I don't know who. We might get some answers there, y'all.
Somebody.
Let me see if I can.
Go here, have fun.
Got the rubbing on that.
Dennis
messy
gonna
as
go
fuck.
behind us. But the fiance did say that.
I might be too far back. Hold on.
Yeah, let's.
Hold on.
June.
You're so invested. You know what was going. Hey, you guys.
Now, this here live, y'all might want to go and check it out, right? Let me see if I'll put her live in the chat, because I mean, like, the whole story is on this live of their stuff. I just want to get to, okay, I think this might be it. Let me see. Yep, okay. Now, hold on. I'm going to share it, so now you guys get to hear it from the horse's mouth. of her story. Thanks, Ms. Brown. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna let it play while it loads up.
What is really going, is everybody?
Are you on that water? Do you drink that water down there in Atlanta? Y'all motherfuckers is crazy in Atlanta.
Y'all want to hear the whole story? We'll go over there to this one.
I live in South Fulton for a little
But
while.
for real, it's like they passing women around, charges around. The DA passing watches around. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Well,
It's gonna be some mess.
It's getting interesting, but Katie corrected me. So, I guess Sweet Nate is not the ex. She's not. She's Umfunk's manager and Slime Shard's cousin. So, who the fuck is the ex? Because
I'm trying to get to
What you
Miss
wanna do this-
Bumpus. Okay, we're gonna start it there. Because they're talking about the ex from Twitter.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. She definitely clout chasing because look at this. Like, all your content is like,
Oh, so she's she was saying she not the ex.
Now, this young lady here is not a
She's not the
fan
ex. I guess the
anymore
ex is
of
moved on.
Sylvia.
Yeah.
It seems like she was at one point because, she talks about being in Sylvia's members only chat and stuff like that. So somewhere when she started out or something, maybe, she was over there with Sylvia.
y'all, at this point, I don't know what to believe. Y'all tell me what y'all believe because
I just want to know, how could they get married in Houston if he's in jail in
They
Atlanta?
laugh.
Where
Hmm.
is the
My bad, I was
time?
just
I
talking
thought it was
about
gonna
that.
save it. You know how when you shut
Go
off
ahead.
the video, you come back
No,
to
I'm
it?
asking if he's in jail in Atlanta, how he
He
I
could
gotta
do
find her. I don't want to hear all of this.
the flow.
Where did it go? Because I know she dropped off at one point. Hold on.
I got like
Oh,
Ah,
see, that's her face. That's her profile. So maybe I'm too far ahead.
show y'all something. How was they married during this time and she still posting him? Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. This is about to get interesting.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though, them YSL boys got some pretty with ladies. I like them.
How they gonna get on?
I mean, she laid out all of how it kind of went down.
hold on.
I'm sorry,
They were
y'all.
so
Hold
good.
on.
She
Where's
Like,
that?
it ain't coming. Yeah, they'll put this all over them.
Let me stop sharing this for a minute. Let me find it.
He doesn't have to.
I really want to find it. Sorry, y'all.
Cause I feel like Kayla Loud.
I'm bad at writing down
I
timestamps.
just got a question.
So sue me.
yeah, look, we
Regardless of
Okay.
That old and can't pay her own rent.
She should have played. Sylvia scamming ass. Her loyalty worth $500, bro.
Who
Hey,
live
she
was
worked-
giving her money other than me?
It
It wasn't me, Jerome. Nope. I ain't got it. I don't have it.
Like it.
I'm putting the baby through college right now. I need to put up a GoFundMe. I'm dropping 5,000 a semester, Jerome. Woo. I'm working my butt off, baby.
Jennifer, I'm with you when you're right. It's the raccoon squad. They really do think they tough. But I can't.
I'll be trying to get y'all back on track.
Oh, we getting okay. I'm getting there. God, I didn't know it was this far back like this. Now, okay, so this is when you get to hear Sylvia is going to explain it as well, you guys. And then once Sylvia explains it after Miss Bumpus, then we're gonna end the live. So hold on.
It would because technically Woody would have known, or you would have had to disclose to like your client. And you know, I know you can't. Listen, now, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay,
Hey,
I'm gonna share the screen.
yeah, I can hear you. Are you coming up here?
You said I should do a stand up on the side. You know what?
But
Jerome, do you know how many times I think in the last year that I've heard people be like, why you don't go into comedy? Why you don't do good? Why don't you? Do you know like that can be your calling and you practice more? Why are you not doing stand-up comedy shows or something? I've been hearing that so much, but you know, Jerome, sometimes I don't know. You know, you'll feel that anointness about you, but the other priorities will kind of come into play. And you kind of know, you know what, this is what I like to do, this is what I should do, you know, this is what makes me happy. But I can't set aside my main my main priority. And my main priority since she's been born and my other ones has always been my kids. You know, when I'm pretty much close to being done, and I mean like, you know, almost financially supporting 100% of Dakota, like I did my other two kids, then I'll feel free. Then it's like, you know what, now I can let down, let loose, and kind of just vamp me. You know what I'm saying? But you get caught, you get torn. And I think that I just had wanted to keep my priorities in its right place. You know, I don't never wanted to have my kids come back and be like, well, you ain't never done nothing for me, and you ain't take care of me. My kids can't come back and tell you none of that. It's like they got every penny out my pocket, you know. And I want to feel great with busting my ass and putting this one through college because she is determined. She's determined. You know, it's like, okay, I got to pay for 4 years, 5,000 a semester. Now add that up. Okay, let's go. It's getting late. Let's do this one.
Taylor, why was she, if her and the boyfriend broke up because he said Woody is a rat? I mean, did he lie? Did he lie? Why are you hanging around with this rat? He is the reason why them boys are where they are now. Oh, Jig, I can't let you up right now. I gotta wait on Kayla.
Yeah, I
Give me a
probably
second.
am,
I
Jerome, but
can't
it's all
hear.
good.
Okay, here. Hold on, y'all.
I have to wait for my
So-
blessings, you know, through another way. It's all good.
Like, you know, well, I can't get clout off my own name, baby. That's not the clout that you want. You are an attorney.
Okay, now
Okay.
Miss Bumpus is coming up.
All right. Now you gotta let her talk now, so she up here now. Up ahead. Your question. Who, me? I gotta do. Yeah, start ask your question. I don't know if you heard it or not. She said she wanted to know. Oh, no, I heard the question. Okay, yeah. So I'm letting you answer her question. If you want.
Block Mookie bitch ass.
I was trying to turn my camera on, but it's not working.
They paid. They talking about Kaylee, did you propose to Shannon? Well, I mean, if she did.
Okay, but anyways, what the question is why my boyfriend broke up with my boyfriend because he said Woody is a rat.
You talking about TJ? Why you and TJ broke up?
I don't know. I don't think we didn't have like a breakup. I moved to Texas.
Does it have anything to do with you?
Now, like I say, because I got to stop and play, right? I just want to, you know, put my little bit of view. I just want to put a view out there to the ladies, right? Here we are, and we have an attorney. Say she's an attorney. I'm not sure what type of attorney she is. I've heard a personal injury attorney. So, and now I find out, which I kind of knew because I saw her on her live at one point in time, and you can hear her children like in the background. So, and she has two of them. Okay. And I just want to point this out that because there's a lot of beat down about out here about how, women, as you're this and, you're not married and you sleeping over here and you're doing this. Well, she happens to be, one of those people that certain people try to be descriptive about, right? She has two children. She's on her live right now with these people earlier, I guess. And she's talking about a boyfriend. Nobody's asking or beating her down about, well, where's her children's father or who was he and why aren't you married or you didn't want to marry your children's father or this and that. She's talking about this is a boyfriend now, TJ. And her and TJ separated unbeknownst to them under some, I guess, a situation that they didn't see eye to eye on, and it just did not work out. To now, there's allegedly a marriage. Oh, I'll drop it in the chat, huh? A marriage that supposedly have done happen with some guy that's incarcerated. But on the flip side of that, maybe she's not looking for someone to be of a dad or father figure for her two children. However, if this story has some facts to it and she is married to this guy that's in jail, I think about it like, well, how much fathering can he do for her two children? He's going to come out and maybe he'll be a free man and all of the charges against him would be dropped and hold on, let me get the link for you. All of the link, would be dropped, and then maybe he can become, father and united into, I don't know, wonder if I can do it over here. Let me see. I wonder if her channel come up. Let me know. Let me know if that's it, because I'm not sure. Check that one, Lady T-Bug. Make sure I did it right. So yeah, but that's not important, I guess, I know. What's going on, Simply Todd? Welcome to the chat. I gave shout outs in the credits. Asked my chat people to go over there, hit your like button. I've done so as well. And of course, we like some hot pipe and tea out here as well. I see you are from the Florida states. I'll be up there in Fort Lauderdale on the 24th for a whole week. You can look me up. You want my number? Maybe you can show me around up there, even though I know where some things at. I hear your language. I hear your tone, all that stuff. We kind of talk a lot. We kind of got the same monotone. Simply Todd, I'm like you. I tread that shit where I don't give a fuck either. I'm gonna let you know, but I'd like to welcome you to my chat. And I hope that I'm welcome to your chat as well. But I got to show my chat how you get down, how I wanted them to hear directly from Miss Bumpus, her saying about the situation, because I kind of like to hear from the person, and I know it's gonna be a hell freeze over day for me to get Miss Bumpus over here in this chat. However, I think you got a good ear too. And I do believe, just for the sake of your chat, that there could have been a few more questions laid out from, are you Floridan too? Oh, that's what's up. I'll be landing in Fort Lauderdale Airport Monday. I think my flight drops down somewhere around 1 or 2. Then I got to go over there and get up my little Hey, Hey, Simply Ty and Lady Love T Bug, girl, I end up getting me a rental for like that $5 a day. Then you have to. The trick part is where they get you with the insurance and stuff, and stuff like that. But I was okay, so I was like, I need a car for 4 or 5 days. How much is gonna be for my girl? He was like 117. I was like, what? And yes, I'm gonna be in a little bitty ass car. I ain't going to get no big ass car to get around in. But Lady T Bug, Lady Ty, I have your blessings. I'm not gonna play your whole live. They have been instructed to, if they want the whole story, they're gonna have to go over there to your chat. But I hope I have your blessings to kind of just pop a little bit of your live out and y'all be out here trying to strike people. I was over here trying to hide, to be honest with you, simply. I was like, oh, let's sneak this in because we like the tea over here. One Pap Show loves the tea over here. So if you don't mind, you can sit, watch me do my due diligence we like to laugh over here. Even though some of it is not a laughing matter. And I understand that, but I like to laugh over here. But let's play, let's play. She don't mind, y'all. What's going on, Audrey?
But I'm thinking that Woody is a rat. We're not thinking Woody is a rat. So is that the reason? Because he felt uncomfortable with the situation?
I don't think so, because he never really
Y'all shout out Simply Ty.
expressed that to me.
And don't forget, go over and check out the whole live, y'all. His mouth dropping.
I don't talk bad about people, but I just think that
Thank you.
Dang, this hard. This tough. It just wasn't. It wasn't no. It was an amicable separation. It wasn't no. Oh, I don't. It wasn't nothing like that.
But in your heart of hearts, do you think that the way that you have handled this case did make him feel uncomfortable?
No, but at the end of the day, I can't speak on to what somebody else, how somebody else feel.
Ooh, let it love T-Bug.
I can't speak on it. It's too personal.
I understand. I just got one more question for you.
But it didn't have nothing. I wouldn't say it necessarily have had nothing to do with this case. What I really want to say is not appropriate.
So now they said, Kayla, why would Nick and Dennis think that this is a conflict of interest?
What if I was married to Shannon?
Why would they think that would be a conflict of interest? I don't think it would, because technically Woody would have known, or you would have had to disclose to like your client. And I know you can't talk on it.
But he wasn't my client.
He wasn't. He was Melanie's client.
And also, I don't know nothing about that case. I ain't seen no discuss. I ain't had no. I just walked in there one day and.
Now, Simply Ty, this is where it gets me at. I don't give a rat's ass if you only had legal counsel for a person for 1 hour. That's your client. That is your client. And there's no way around it. I don't give a rat's ass if you had him for 20 minutes. It becomes your client for 20 minutes. So I could not understand why Miss Bumpus would even decline the thought of saying that he wasn't my client. Yes, he was. You were liable for that boy for that one day in that courtroom. So if anything would have went into that pre-judicial factor of something, she'd have had to been there to defend it. Or you know what I mean? Because you the one stepped up to the plate. She's the one that asked the judge, may I be excused? So if that's not your client, then why are you asking the judge to be excused? Why don't you just walk out? That ain't your client. I understand that. I understand that. I understand that she was a sub. But let me tell you, Lady T-Bug, I cannot go up front in my office and says that, I'm this is not my client. I'm just here to stand in for somebody. He becomes my client, meaning that whatever transpired in whatever notes or the conversations or what had enacted out at that point of that time spent together, she has to share that. That goes over to the head attorney. What was his name? That was on vacation or whatever due to his 6 month suspension, right? I think that she has to move those notes. So yeah, okay, saying that you were a sub is a way to maybe have you excused from some parts of this court proceeding. However, if anything would have come to light, and at that point of time that she was there with little Woody, and questions had to be asked, or she would have been the person, that can only come and take that stand for that point of time. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, but I get it, and I just subbed for him, and I'm done with it, and I get all of that, and the export stuff, man, she listen here. I'm sure she's glad that kind of went, a total different way, because I don't think that she expected it to veer in the hands of Mr. Steele actually arguing that whole ex parte situation. I think that if she was left by herself, hey Renee, I think that yeah, she'd have probably been the one serving that. What did Mr. Steele got handed down from the judge, reporting to jail. I just kind of look and see it that way. But let's go.
Everything happened. Okay, I can take it. Now,
And then it's gonna say anything he can say about me.
they want to know is TJ a sugar baby? Because it's been spreading around that he's a sugar baby.
To
And he don't
who?
got no job.
He ain't got
I
no
mean,
job.
sugar baby
Simply
for me.
top. Now, hold on. Because we all know how that can look with someone calling themselves an attorney. And then, yes, contempt, yes. And then Simply Top blurts out, well, okay, she kind of did it quite good, he ain't got no job. So saying, was he a sugar baby? I think you should have reversed the role up on that. Because if you gonna blurt out, TJ, he ain't got no job, and now it's known out here that she is the attorney who is really the sugar daddy or the sugar mama. Let's keep that shit real. Let's keep that shit real, Simply Time. Who the sugar mama? So the underlay for the overplay sounds like Miss Bunk is like taking care of those men. I'm just saying. She's the one making the bag. She's the one got the bag. And then I don't know what the finance are with this alleged Shannon guy, whom everybody's saying that she married through Zoom. I don't know what his finance is, but hell, sound like, I mean, could it be possible that she might be the sugar mama to him? So I'm just saying that might be wrong now. If you said TJ ain't got no job, he ain't got no job, how he gonna be sugar baby? She,
And then, I mean, what Nick and Dennis was saying was that it would be a conflict of interest because you were going to visit him
I
at the
know,
jail
right,
as
Lady
a
Bug?
lawyer
I know.
versus his wife. That's where the issue is. Nobody really cares if y'all are married for real.
Okay, but who is Dennis a lawyer? Does he know the rules of professional
This is
responsibility?
called deflecting 101.
Represented Shannon in anything? Because I could really get into it.
No, baby. That's not the
No, that is the issue because he don't know if first of all, I don't know if he really knows if I've ever been to the jail or if he's just saying that, number one. And number two, like I said, how does he know what my business was at the jail?
honey, because Dennis is known as national, what is he called? Inquire. He snoops around too, just like the infamous Sylvia was snooping around in there. Why you think they be getting out the house at 5 in the morning before the birds take their first shit in out the tree? That they getting up in there getting that news, getting it. And believe me, if you was in there the day before, they gonna find out. You say it's public and public records, honey. Now, listen, anytime you got somebody getting up every day at 5, doing a morning prayer and then the morning chat 6 to 7 in the car from 7 to 8, court starting at 8:30 to 9. You think they ain't pulled up an hour prior to all that snooping around and getting some juicy hot tea on people up in that courtroom? Shit. Other than that, court starts at 9. If you got to commute for about 45 minutes, and then get there, and then leave out the 45 minutes. You ain't what the hell you up in there 2, 3 damn hours before the court start and walking around and shit. I got a problem with that.
People are. Yeah, so this is messy, but I mean that's why this is going on. But I mean,
I don't know what Dennis have to speak to. I can't speak to it. People just want to say anything. I can't speak to that. But what I know is my business is what I know. And I'm gonna protect my bar card at.
Put a 1 in the chat if you're going to be seeing Miss Bumpus on that 20 woman show with Little Woody. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't think so. I could see her and Sylvia right on up on that show. They probably been trying out for the next show anyway. Who knows? I'm just saying. I could see both of them up in there getting ready to fight it out.
At all costs, I know the rules of professional responsibility because I am an attorney. Whether people agree with how I carry myself, I mean, it ain't stopping no money, okay?
oh, that's what we wanted to hear, baby. We look like she really
My
on
clients love me. I make so much money. Like, my clients love me. And what y'all don't understand is I'm really from Atlanta.
Let me borrow $500 then.
Now,
Sylvia was trying to
She's not gonna say, Lady Love.
Me. Like, if you guys go look at that interview I did with Woody, he said I'm the only person he trusts.
Wait a minute.
It's just a
hold on. See, this why you pissing Sylvia off right here, Miss Bumpers. This right here, what you just said. You the only person Little Woody trusts. But yet then Little Woody is sitting over there doing a house of prayer with Sylvia. Now, why wouldn't he not trust Sylvia through Christ Almighty in the house of the Lord? Why wouldn't he? I'm just saying. Now, I'm gonna have to check with infamous Sylvia to see if Little Woody done told her the same thing. Cause he done told her the same thing, then I'm gonna have to declare somewhere Little Woody is on some straight bullshit. Y'all forgot that y'all forgot that y'all women that fast. And what a man tell you, you just substantiated and made it factual. You gonna run with that shit. Now I'm also confused, Miss Bumpers, as opposed to why would Woody want to tell you and trust you and you know all the truth, but he sat on that stand and told damn near 900 lies and one fact. What? But I'm just saying, you may have that relationship, like you said, with Little Woody, because I think you are an origin from Atlanta. So I guess, respectfully, I'll give you that point. But a man gonna be a man. And he probably done told the same shit to infamous? Why do you think she was flattered by him? Why do you think that she became so close to him? 'Cause he was feeding other shit too. He was feeding other shit too. And I'm sure he thanks you all because y'all got him making oodles and noodles of bags of money out here.
On the outside looking in, you may not understand, but when I have to deal with a certain type of people constantly, and I know what, works and what is relatable for them and what makes them trust me being my authentic self, I think makes me a good attorney.
That makes sense. I think
Oh, really? Really, Paul?
Crashing out over this situation, like putting your license in jeopardy. I think
The
that's
only time I go in one seat is when I gotta go to 5B, 7F, 7C, and I just get on the elevator and stop on by. I'm not going to the courthouse to go sit in one seat. I have court almost every day.
Oh, so you did 403, so he did, girl. A man is gonna be a man.
Publicly.
But I didn't. What y'all gotta understand is, and this is all hypothetical. Like I said, I'm not gonna confirm or deny. I didn't put nothing on the internet. I don't care about this.
Yeah, we gonna go into y'all. I know y'all know y'all really want to know what Sylvia has said about
Yes, we do. We want to get to this part.
We're gonna get into it.
We're gonna get to this part because I want you guys to hear from Simply Todd plays the actual video with Sylvia speaking as well. So, and that's the part that I kind of wanted to get into. Again, shout out to Simply Todd. Y'all go over, hit her like button, give all credits over to her. I appreciate her popping in the chat. That's what's up. Shout out to you. And yeah, this was quite some tea tonight. We appreciate y'all over here on this little small chat. We appreciate y'all a lot when y'all dropping this tea.
See, that shit is scandalous, and that lets me know your character. So I mean, y'all, Kayla say she not gonna confirm it and she not gonna deny it. I might want her to confirm it or deny it and be like, nah, she can text me on the side and be like, no,
Yeah,
yes,
for sure. Text me.
yeah, okay. I'm
So Simply Todd, if you still in the chat, so when she texts you on the side, you can slide it to me. I'm gonna keep it on. I'm gonna keep it on the down low for a little while. Ooh, Pap, you ain't shit. Hey, Simply Todd, you about to get the answer in your DM. So, I mean, technically, I could tell you really don't give a shit or give a fuck anyways. And respectfully, I know you might want her to come back, and give you some more tea or, hook you up. But once you get it in your DM, Simply Todd, you need to go ahead on drop that shit. Oh, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
You know my number? Just send it to me. Hold on, wait.
I'm just playing.
On what?
On Instagram.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I know, Renee. I know.
Because somebody was on X, saying that you weren't being sarcastic. I know damn well you were being sarcastic with the do I need to pay you?
Okay, what's up?
Yeah, I knew that's where you were.
Listen, Miss Bumper's getting jumping bad.
Anytime, there's a pin on my computer. That girl, bye.
I just sent you my number. First off, they didn't
talk about that. Let's talk about jail visitor laws.
Ooh,
why you running down to the jail to visit?
Miss Bumpers was about to get messy, y'all. She was about to get messy. She was about to put that Berkey bag down and take off them damn Louis Vuitton shoes. She was about to get messy. Infamous Sylvia. She was about to get messy, but she checked herself. She brought herself back. She realized that the female at the top, respectfully, had to pull her string halfway. But She ain't fall for she paused it. She paused it. Girl, now, infamous Sylvia, let it be known that Miss Bumpus and you have been doing a whole lot of talking behind the scenes. She been helping you and you might have helped her. So y'all know some shit. I think you might want to lay this one here down. Infamous Sylvia. 'Cause she ain't finna do Miss Bumpus. Miss Bumpus gonna put on her Air Max. I think if you kind of do what you did with aligning some extortion or, mediating $500, I don't think she gonna. I don't know. I think she gonna turn up on you, Sylvia. I think that you gonna push her to where all your shit's gonna come out. And I know ain't nothing wrong with reaching out for some help and sharing this, but now I do want to know, well, why would you be contacting Miss Bumpus to share a story about somebody came and took your shit? We ain't hear about this shit over here in the arcade sector. Well, who took your yeah? When them people come up in there and take your shit? And under what suspicion activity? When they do? Honey, when did they do that? Wait a minute, I gotta rewind that a little bit.
Hypothetical, like I said, I'm not gonna confirm or deny. Nothing on the internet. I don't care about this.
Yeah, we gonna go into the y'all. I know.
I want to
we-
hear
y'all
that
know
part
y'all
about
know what Sylvia
she was
is
telling
about,
her that they
about
came in there and took her
we don't
shit.
get into it because that shit kind of pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That was the whole reason for this motherfucking life. Well, I don't like that bad body ass bitch. And
Oh,
for her to go this deep, that shit is scandalous. And that lets me know your character. So I mean, y'all, Kayla say she not gonna confirm it and she not gonna deny it. I might want her to confirm it or deny it and be like, nah, she can text me on the side and be like, no, yes.
Yeah, for sure, text me.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna text you, Kayla. Don't
You got my number?
Just send it to me. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna DM you, Kayla. Hold on.
On what?
On Instagram.
Okay.
And that's the thing, Kayla, I'm glad you cleared that up too, because somebody was on, X, saying that you weren't being sarcastic. I know damn well you was being sarcastic with the, like, do I need to pay you? Like,
Look, what's up?
yeah, I knew that's where you were coming from. So,
Girl, you call me about everything and anytime. Oh, they subpoena my computer. That girl, bye.
I just sent you my
When?
number first.
What y'all know about her computer being subpoenaed? I must have missed the episode out here. What y'all know about that, Jerome? When did they subpoenaed her computer for what? Or what incident did this occur under? Did this occur under the Bookham shit going on with her? Did this occur under the R. Kelly shit that happened? Did this occur under the Nesto shit? Did this occur under the YSL shit? When did this occur? Who put the subpoena out? Who? Fulton County? What judge? Who ordered this? I can't believe y'all don't know this. Who? I need to know.
Stop dating. First off, they
Then
didn't
you want to talk about that. Let's talk about jail visitor laws. Cause why you running down to the jail to visit Ernest? I don't like to get started because once I get
It's too late, Miss Bumpers. You done shoot your shot. You done put a pebble in a slingshot. You got your lick back. You got your lick back from that text message. You got that lick back. So you running your ass down there. You all up in the jail through Nesto. We heard.
you been having these people try to fight me. They already don't like me, baby. You been having these people
I gotta go down there and go see the lady. And then somebody gonna send me that she talking about it's convenient that somebody just let you know they're the one. Cause somebody was like, I'm the one that sent the email and sent me a copy of the email, forwarded it. That she had forwarded to the judge. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. I posted it on my TikTok. I think I screenshot that you sent. I sent it to her too. She talking.
I'm gonna need somebody to explain to me why you do not see the white journalists in this old hot bowl of shit like this. Why y'all see the hot journal? Where the white? I'm going over to the white folks journalist channel. I can't take no more. This shit here crazy.
Talking about this is very convenient. I said you are hilarious. She said who hilarious? I say you. You're hilarious. Every time I see that shit move, that's very hilarious.
Has Shauna's family or his ex-fiance spoken out or said anything?
She did. She did on Twitter. And she
Somebody's supposed to be live right now.
said leave her out of it because it has nothing to do with her. She hasn't been with that man for a while. And I think y'all listen, all jokes aside though, for real. Y'all, we can have fun at this moment and we can laugh. But I pray to God that this don't impact them boys on Monday because this is just a little.
No, it won't. And that's what I be trying to tell people. Like, don't make it a distraction. And that's why I don't really want
the YSL? Holy shit.
I'm not affected by this. And I'm still standing strong who I am. But at the end of the day, what matters the most is them two boys fighting for their lives. And this is just not important to me. But I've talked to both attorneys and they like, it's hilarious to them that people care so much about this. They are in disbelief.
All right now, Kayla, I done wrote you on Instagram.
Okay.
I need for you to drop it and tell me the truth now. I promise I won't spill it.
Pass that shit all simply
I'm
time.
putting my son.
I ain't got $500 though. I ain't got no my paper college.
We gonna keep the secret, y'all, but I'm gonna bring it to y'all after Kayla give me the okay.
Where do you live at?
I'm in Duval County. I'm in Jacksonville.
Okay, Jackson.
No, I be in Atlanta sometimes. Every once in a blue moon.
Whatever you do, Simply Tie, up there in Jacksonville, make sure you do not run into a catfish. Make sure you ain't gonna have nothing but trouble on your head. Make sure you stay away from all Uber Eats restaurant, all taverns with men in it, all car washes. Stay away, because you're gonna bust all hospitals. Don't take your hand, don't go nowhere near around there. Don't go nowhere. Nowhere. I'm trying to help you out now.
I have family that stay in Clayton.
Okay.
But that's why I told Tia.
Yeah, girl. She did. T-Bug, you gotta go watch her whole live. I'm only just capturing just this little bit, but baby.
See what type of energy they on. I ain't gonna lie to you, Kayla, if you is married to Shannon, she's fine as fuck. And you got
Everybody keeps saying it's so hilarious. But if it's true, girl, he's so fine. I'm like, y'all are crazy.
If it is true, all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to be in I don't even want to be in the wedding. Like I just want to be there. Maybe about you, somebody else that I can catch on to, like,
Okay, well, at this point, we're gonna drop off.
Yeah.
Y'all, listen, that's what
And Simply Tot is going to get into her dialogue about the text messaging. So let me see if I can pull that up. And then she's gonna show infamous Sylvia, where I want you guys to also hear.
Dude, but I'm gonna play it, y'all.
Okay, here we go.
And y'all make sure
look at your. Okay, I'll look at yours tonight. Yeah. Even though I gotta be up at 5.
Everybody can see it.
I'm gonna look at it.
Asking whether or not, because I wasn't gonna put nothing out until I found out if it was true. I had no intention of putting it out, none whatsoever. No intention whatsoever, guys.
Okay. So there you have it. She said that she had no intentions on putting it out. So where's 403? 403. Who put out, or Simply Time? Who put it out first? Who put it out? Was it Sylvia? You say, Nesto, talk you. Talk who? Who you talking to about who? Who put it out, y'all? Renee, when I tell you, girl, this is a hot bowl of chicken noodle, gumbo, shrimp soup shit going on, baby. Honey. But so that's an important question because she says that she had no intention on putting it out. And right after that I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch you need to give me is this the live you did? Not today though, right? It's yesterday. What day you did that live? Because I'm going to watch that too. But let's continue.
Not gonna put it out. None whatsoever.
None.
But because
There's
of
the
what
but.
happened in between since yesterday is what please don't put that word in there, Melissa. Don't put that word. Delete your message. Don't put that. Why you keep putting that word?
Keep in mind she used the but. So now we got to listen very closely to what follows behind and the reasoning after her but. Let's find out. Let's find out.
In there. Don't put that word in this chat, Melissa. Don't put the P word in this chat. The P word does not need to be in that chat at all. Do not put that P word in the chat.
P word.
P word, y'all. What's the P word?
The fuck is the P
I
word?
hit the wrong thing for Melissa. I blocked her. Hold on. Let me unblock you. I made a mistake and blocked you.
Listen, she don't show
Don't put
her
the P word in there.
she don't show her
I'm trying
chat.
to delete you. I end up blocking you.
After she done did it, so you can only see the live chat. She taking off.
I
That's
said,
why
what's
chat
going
said,
on,
I
love?
can see what
Thanks
the
for
keyword was.
popping
I hope
in.
it was like pussy or something.
Yeah, that's probably what it
Maybe
was.
like
They said poor. You don't like that poor word.
Probation is taking
The P word in there. Don't put that P word in there.
that passed through and that probation is taking me.
All these blocked people we have in here.
Come on with the butt, Infamous. You didn't stop with that. Now
Y'all
Infamous
like-
start
y'all
focusing on
Yeah.
something else, right? Hoping that you probably forgot what she was saying.
Hello?
Now this the part that killed me. Okay, I'm gonna pause that. Simply Ty, I'm surprised you ain't say nothing. I mean, you said something, but I'm surprised you ain't say what I was thinking. On these cell phones, you do know that it comes up who's calling you, right? And I ain't trying to put Infamous on the front street about this petty shit, but this is shits and giggles, and I don't give a fuck. You do see who's calling you, right? You see that? Because I see who's calling me. I know if it's Scam or if it's Jerome or Lady Love T-Bug, I can see you. So at that point, I have time to put you guys on mute and answer my phone at that time. So I was wondering, like, well, damn, Sylvia, why you just didn't, and then be like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. It was weird. It was weird to me because I was like, why she just didn't, because the phone will ring a couple of times. And most people be like, oh, hold on, I got a phone call. Mute, be right back. To pick it up and to go all into, well, I'm on my line. I mean, I don't know. Weird.
You gotta first up, this like me. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Tell me what animals y'all think she look like. Don't it look like a raccoon? Like, look at this.
You bad. You bad, Simply Ty. You bad.
But listen, y'all. Y'all are taking me out. Hold on, wait. I don't want to mess it up, y'all. Hey.
They go in with the P word.
Right.
Christian P. Not Panther.
Hippo.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I was talking to somebody. Oh, okay. Okay. What was I up to?
Well, that was obvious.
Melissa, stop putting that word in there.
You got blocked.
Don't put the P word in there.
You got blocked. All you gotta do is just drop a fin ball. You'll be back in. Hit that cash app over there. You'll be back in.
Pepsi.
You know what? Y'all better take me out. It's panhandling.
All right, let me just stop. Okay. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago, I told you guys about the accident, right? And then remember what I told you that they were talking to on the burner phone to an attorney.
Oh,
Remember
that? Now hold on, Sylvia. How you know it was a burner phone? Who told you that it was a burner phone? We gonna need the answer to that. How do y'all think Sylvia knows that they were talking on a burner phone? I can't tell whether if somebody in this chat or upstairs or at work has a burner phone. How do you know that? That to even out to burst that out publicly. You don't know what people you like. Sylvia said that shit, y'all. She said that shit proudly too. I'm finna rewind that. I need a double take on that, Sylvia. You made me want to get a margarita and a shot of Patron right now. 'Cause I can't believe you said that without even telling us how you know it was a burner phone. It was a month ago. Okay, but still, how she know it was a burner phone? Who told her that they were on burner phones? Me.
Whatever the P word is,
Okay.
she probably is pissy.
What was I up to?
Pissy down, though.
Pepsi.
You know what? Y'all better take me out. It's panhandling.
All right, let me just stop. Okay. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago, I told you guys about the accident, right? And then remember what I told you that they were talking to on the burner phone to an attorney. Remember that? Do you guys remember that conversation?
Yes, Sylvia.
I
She a
put this
bully.
information.
I know you fucking lying. First off, you cannot be wanting to say free these boys and your fat.
And this
pussy
is her
ass
membership
is
right
on
here.
here
So
talking
she
about
went around
burning the
spreading
phone.
that news in the courthouse.
This is
Ooh, child.
this is a nice way. First off, you pickle. You know what? I'm not gonna think of words I want to say. Because I was thinking of good P words, but I can't think of P words too quickly now. Because it's gonna make me
Peter
mad.
Piper picked the pepper. Simply time. Just say Peter Piper picked the pepper
A burn the phone.
and
you
run
think
bus
that
rhymes.
they're not watching you. They just got you kicked out for your members only live. You dumb bitch.
Hello.
I'm sorry, y'all. I done went to the wrong thing.
To you guys a while back. And people started calling me a liar and all this, and I don't know what I'm talking about, blah, 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 right? All of it has to do with that, okay?
About the burner
Now,
phone. Ooh. Ooh.
yesterday when it came up to me and they showed me the certificate, I didn't believe it. So I started asking different people about it. So I guess one of those
hold on,
people
Simply
went
Talk,
back.
because I thought you was gonna you should have paused it there. Because she says, yes, I'm not talking literally yesterday, right? Because I don't know when this happened, but she says yesterday when they came up to her. Shannon. That's okay, Shannon. Miss Brown been doing your job. But she says they came up to her. So if they came up to her, Miss Lady Love T-Bug, then how do we have where she was shown this information through Twitter by a profile that goes by X? How is something ain't adding up? The math isn't mathing. She just said that they came up to her, like personally. So if I'm confused, then unconfuse me, please.
calling me a liar, all this, and I don't know what I'm talking about, blah, 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 right? All of it has to do with that, okay? Okay, now, yesterday when it came up to me and, they showed me the certificate,
Girl,
I
ain't
didn't
it?
believe it.
Ain't it
So I started
unique,
asking
honey? You don't, sometimes
So I guess
you can keep telling yourself you feel good and I'm okay and I'm this and that, and not really facing the reality of how a certain course of your life will drag you, your body, everything. It will drag you. I'm just asking, Jerome. I got two different stories going on. You got the Twitter post up, and it was said that things transpired from there, and now she's saying that somebody came up to her. So I don't know which one is correct.
one of those people went
What?
back to her and told her that I was sharing that information with them. So she texts me yesterday and she says, I'm gonna read it to you guys.
This is some weird shit.
She says in a message, she says,
Y'all, we
hey,
taking this back
are you
one more
going to
time.
share
Are you
that
hearing
information
that, Lady
with
T
your
Bug?
liars?
Are you hearing that? Something ain't right with this. They got two different stories.
You know what? I'm not gonna say words I wanted to say because I was thinking of good P words, but I can't think of P words too quickly, y'all, because it's gonna make me mad. So, what would you? What would you?
I'm gonna say this now. Boy, when that camera freeze on your last shot, because I didn't have some bad ones too, y'all. Be like, damn, I wish the camera would indicate with a color or something that you about to snap this pose right here. So I'll be very careful now. I'm like, wait a minute, you got to literally hold a pose like Vogue, for about 10 seconds, because it's like these cameras are designed to catch your worst nightmare of a shot. I ain't lying. I'm like, why the fuck you couldn't snap that damn pose I had about 20 seconds ago? Fuck you snap this one for? Oh, at the jail. Okay. Thanks, love.
Burn the phone, and you think because you're in your members only that they're not watching you. They just got you kicked out for your members only live. You dumb bitch.
Hello.
I'm sorry, y'all. I done went to the wrong thing.
To you guys a while back. And people started calling me a liar and all this, and I don't know what I'm talking about, blah, 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 right? All of it has to do with that, okay? Okay, now.
No, she gonna do her own thing. Ain't no need of trying to compromise or talk.
Today,
She
when
gonna
it
do her
came
own
up to me
thing.
and they showed me the certificate, I didn't believe it. So I started asking different people.
See, this is what I know I keep pausing this, but this is exactly what I hate about storytellers. This is what I hate. And I don't know any book in Borders or your local bookstore or wherever you get it from that will paint you the story with all of them verbs. They, us, we, them. How the hell are you supposed to follow a story or know who the hell is in the story? Who the hell is us? Who the hell is they? Who the hell is we? Why, if you can tell the story, right? Especially if you're trying to defend yourself, right? You got to put the names out there. Because to me, that finds more factual evidence to what you're trying to tell. That means you ain't. I put your name out here. It was you. So that way, that person now can either come back and say that's a lie or it's not a lie. You understand what I'm saying? But when you leave the story open to they, them, us, now you got to speculate and just start throwing characters in the damn story. Who the damn characters are? That's what I cannot stand. I'm gonna tell you, I can't stand it. And y'all know over here on the One Pat channel, oh, you gonna get them names. Oh, I'm gonna put the names with the story. You don't have a story without the names. I'm sorry. There are 5 W's that belong in a story to complete a story. I ain't gonna say factual because we have non-fiction. Okay. Who, what, when, where, and why. If I don't get all of those in there, I'm gonna have to side eye. I'm gonna have to side eye. You're missing a W. Because I ain't got time to be pulling out my crayon book trying to sketch a goddamn donkey out of one stick. I can't do it. I can't do it. Give me the story.
So I guess one of those people went back to
One
her
of those
and
people.
told her that I was sharing that information with them. So she texts me yesterday and she says, I'm gonna read it to you guys. She said,
Also, Miss Bumpus text
just in a message,
Sylvia
she
first.
says, hey, are you going to share the information with anyone else? Just trying to see what I need to prepare for. Right? And then she says, I'm sick. And I said, why? Okay. So when I talk,
So at least we can agree right now that Sylvia shared the story to someone first. At least we can agree on that because of how the story follows through. We can agree on that. So this is what made Attorney Bumpus contact Sylvia. She found out Sylvia had did something or whatever with this little information. She tried to contact her. She tried to negotiate by saying, I don't want this out. This has nothing to do with YouTube. Don't put this out. And then here comes this negotiating factor about the $500. You guys are going to have to depict whether if you feel like it was an extortion or just bargaining. They were at the bargaining table. But I made my opinion on it, and I do feel that infamous Sylvia kind of came with a double proposition. Either you hurry up and put the last seasoning in the story, because if not, or you give me $500 to be quiet until you finish with your season, but I'm dropping this story. That's kind of how, I feel like that's my opinion and I stand on it.
talked to her on the phone. She asked me not to put it out yesterday. By oblige, did not put it out at all. Didn't mention it.
You know me, Jerome. I'm at work all day. I pop on maybe Saturday. How about Saturday? Unless something else pop off.
Contacted me, asking me, is it true? Is it true? And then I'm like, what are you talking about? So then they said to me that over the weekend, there was some her IG had his picture on it, right? And not only did it have his picture, she was showing a ring.
Look who popped up in the chat,
So
y'all. Pay
I
attention
sent
to
that
the
message
screen.
to her,
Pay
and I
attention to the
explained to
screen.
her that it's all over the place. And then another person sent me Rough Riders posting, and the Rough Rider posting had this
Thank
on
you,
it.
love.
Let me show you
Thanks,
Rough Rider
Jerome.
posting.
Appreciate that.
This is what the Rough Rider posting had on it. You see that?
Send me
So
anonymous
somebody sent that to me yesterday. And so I mentioned that to her. So since everything was already out, I went and I said to her, So she said she saw it. So I said, since it's out, I'm about to let my audience know. I said, I'm about to let my audience know. She said, that's not out. She says, I'm trying to keep it off of YouTube and TikTok. And then she says, Rough Riders does not count. And so she said, so
maybe
why
Sylvia
is this
thought
new?
that the way that Attorney Bumpus responded, that they gave her the confirmation to do so. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was the season right there. Oh, okay. By her saying, I don't want it out there. So it's not denying it or saying that it's true, but maybe Sylvia took that as her green light.
News. Then she says to me, this is what she said to me. She says, why is this news? Do I need to pay you not to put it out to discuss it? What does it say? Do I need to pay you not to discuss? Does it say that? I never mentioned anything about money. So me and the person in the room, the person said, well, tell us $500. So what I do is I said, is new.
How many people in the chat wants to know who's the person in the room that gave Sylvia the advice to hit counter offer and on the $500? Because I do. I want to know who's the person in the room that gave her that advice. And you have to know, as an adult, all advice isn't good advice. Now, is it? Sometimes you gotta fall back and be like, yeah, I hear you, but I ain't finna do it like that. Man, I ain't finna do that. But it didn't work out that way. It didn't pan that way. Sylvia was like, you know what? Sounds like a good idea. And this is what she came back with. It's newsworthy for my audience. So come on, Sylvia, you allowed a string in your back. You couldn't make an adult decision on your own. Something ain't. Well, let's move on.
Newsworthy for my audience. If you want me to bury the story until you're ready, you can pay me $500. You see that, right? Because me and the person was like making jokes about it.
Now, infamous Sylvia actually did not have to engage in the 500 sarcastic remark. She didn't have to. She made a choice to do so. If you look at that text before infamous Sylvia, where it says, like, why is this news? Do I need to pay you this money, right? That could have been taken, like she said, I did it sarcastically. And her bump is inclined to say, well, being sarcastically spoken, that, well, yeah, since I know, you like money, and you out here for the money, and you on the money train, and you do anything for the clout. Y'all know how to do anything for clout. Y'all know that song, right? Then maybe she felt like this was an appropriate time for that to fit in, so that her sarcastic remark will stick to what her, her ideology, way of thinking of how Sylvia character may be amongst the people out here, and that is, it's money. It's money, 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 money. It's money for everything. Money, 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 money. Last I checked on it, there's a Amazon store or something going on. So if y'all interested in, Sylvia Amazon store, then you have to go over there and click on it and get your shopping on. Get your shopping spree on, Get it on. But anywho, let's carry on.
I said, because she's the one who said, do I need to pay you? You not to discuss it. And I said, It's newsworthy. For my audience, if you want me to bury the story, until you're ready, you can pay me $500.
She should have left that part out. Sylvia, when you put that if in there, oh, baby, that became, yeah. When you put that little part right there, Sylvia, if you want me to bury the story, ooh, yeah. Oh, child. We need to go into deliberation, y'all. Ooh, add that over there. Add that to the evidence.
You see what, y'all, I'm not gonna lie.
So y'all tell me, because maybe I'm tripping. If you want me to bury it,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna be $500.
I
She
think
wasn't
so,
playing.
Jerome. I think so.
She
I agree.
She going to jail.
She wasn't playing, because why would you turn around and ask other people, well, what should I do? What should I? She heard money, and that's a ding, 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 ding.
Do we have Deciphering or is it Slick? Because Slick, I don't have time to play with you if this is
That's fucking.
Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, that's good. Somebody
Bro,
put
can
it
you
in the
stop?
I think that's it.
I'm
You
gonna
guys.
ignore him.
Let me see if she's done with the text.
It's not extortion though. And then y'all, she stood up there and said, that she was gonna pay. She she sat up there and let somebody tell her to say $500. And she thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Bro, you already got charges on you for putting a tracker on somebody's vehicle. The man who first off, this the man who vehicle. You put a tracking device on. Why would you want to go to jail for extortion?
Look what Bookham says, y'all. I need to borrow this live.
Baby, that
Thank
rent
you
is
in
due, y'all.
advance.
The first just passed.
Now y'all know I got to go over there and watch Bookham put on his goddamn bouncing up and down in the chair and talk about how he knew she was lying, but lied and lied and lied and lied. He needs to be careful too and tread on thin ice because they still have court, right? Or do they really have court? Neither one of Booker talks about it here, near, or there, but Infamous doesn't talk about it at all. Hey, Solo, what's going on? Yeah. He couldn't wait to anytime he can get on up in there and talk about how she did the tracker and did that. He gonna jump his old ass in it. Yeah, he is. Be cracking me up. But y'all know what? I need my chat to really help me with this one and give thanks to Simply Tot for allowing us to view her content over here on the One Papoose Show. I really need y'all help with that. I appreciate it. Also, Nyla as well. I don't know these ladies, but it's been a pleasure. It's a pleasure having her pop in and blessing the channel for us to, kind of, dilly dab it and get us some little news out here on the streets as well, you guys. I really appreciate that. I really, really do. Y'all see Ride Solo? What's going on with you, girl? What is going on with you? Ain't seen you in a minute. And I hope you're doing well and blessed. That's what's up, y'all. Throw that Simply Tot up in the chat for me. Throw it up, y'all. Y'all know what time it is now, though, right? So let me get my outro. Y'all, because I ain't played it in a minute. Let me find it. Oh, oh no, don't do that. Go back. I done closed the thing out. Hold on. I'm always hitting the damn button. Ah, wait a minute. Where do we go? Okay, there we go. Okay, y'all still there. I see y'all, but I gotta get some for a minute. This it? Let me see what that is. I want to thank all of y'all for coming out, taking some time with me tonight. I appreciate it now that I do not have my paperwork done, because I had to jump on this one, y'all. Ain't too many of them that I will jump on, but I really had to jump on this one. Is this it? Where is taking so long? Let me come back in the chat, see what y'all saying while that's loading up.
One pack.
There we go, y'all.
Every classic.
And I'm out of here, y'all.
Went around and learned the game and got that game mastered. Say you got the team.
But I got the tea faster.
Lambs, they lamb faster.
She's a boss bitch, so you'll never get it past her.
Funky Fridays.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, y'all. I am up out of here. Y'all have a blessed night. Brenda Creamer, hit the like button coming in the chat. Share some love in the chat. And don't y'all forget, stay tuned, because I'm going to pop back in. Love y'all. Peace out. We got to run that one back.
One pack asterisk commentary classic. Went and tell the new T-Pro the news and done smashed it. Went around and learned the game and got that game mastered. Say you got the T, but she got the T faster. Lambs, they lamb faster. She's a boss bitch, so you'll never get it past her. Funky Fridays, it be fun if you play it right. Me, I like the ladies, so you see me up on ladies night. Pat got the game tight. Play the game so right, so fly. You can laugh and cry in the same night. One Pat Pooh's got to put the name up in lights. One Pat Pooh's got to put your name up in lights. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch.